In our society, we always had a desire to understand and even a desire to control our world. As far as we go, especially in the Western world with Christianity, there was always a desire to prevent bad things to happen. And people in the church took advantage of this. We have been manipulated, being told that we need to do certain things, to think a certain way in order to prevent us from the anger of God and thus going to heaven and not in the fires of hell. And as we went on, we grew suspicious and angry about the church that abused its power and its position. And so as we grew tired, as we grew angry about religion, we decided to throw it away. We decided that it wasn't good for us and that we had to find our own way into life. We developed what we called science, and we've been really good at it. We learned a lot about the world around us, its patterns. We walked more and more away from religion. We gained a power over our environment, the ability to bend nature to our will. But we lost something along the way. And so as we investigated our world in search for new answers, new ways to define ourselves and to define the meaning of life. But as we did, we lost our faith in God. That made us feel lost, having to face the reality. And so our vision of the world became more complicated. It was harder to picture ourselves or to accept this world as it is. And so as science developed, we discovered a world always bigger. We discovered the immensity of space, like the galaxies, the solar system, the different planets. And so as we went, we discovered this world that is so complicated, that is so hard to grasp, so hard to understand, and that is so big, so immense, that we ended up feeling like ants running away, building restlessly in a world that could not care less. We also discovered the horrors of what nature could do, wiping entire cities with volcanoes, a small being at the mercy of any random bad luck from nature that would just destroy anything and everything that we are. And so, as we lost the meaning of the church, we had to deal with this life that was basically only physical, material. We were only defined by our existence, our body, our legacy. And so we have been left with this life that would or have no meaning beyond ourselves. Even then, this life, this experience is continually in danger of being wiped out by nature. We just try to do our best with what we can without really trying to think too much about what all of this means. We simply try to build what seems to us right But we don't really like to think about what goes beyond that, because doing so without having any faith in any God or any reality, and just trying to understand this cold, natural world, we are too afraid to face what we feel would be our own insignificance. We hide from our feeling of emptiness simply because we don't know how to address it. We haven't given enough thoughts about it, because from one end we don't want to trust religion, and on the other hand, science only gives us a world of chaos and randomness, where a human being is a small dust that the universe can wipe out at any moment. And so to me, it really came about that need to rediscover a meaning. Science has done many amazing things for us, but as we evolve, as we learn, we realize that as we rejected religion, we also lost the meaning that made our life worth living, that made our life being bigger than just the physical material experience that we know today. And so as we try to discover meaning, we envision a possibility for a life that is full of a broader view, a life where you experience less fear from nature and the vastness, as you are no more just an ant in a universe, but more something here that the universe wants to be. We fear less nature. We become sensible to our relationship to nature and life. It brings a broader view, a greater view of everything that is. We goes from being an ant that is at the mercy of the elements to being a wheel in the vast and complex system of the existence of the universe. And as we accept the possibility that our life has meaning, we lose the need to know what is that meaning. We develop a stronger trust in ourselves, in our experience, in our existence. And this trust in your life, in your meaning, in your existence, brings you a genuine desire to do good deeds, to experience new ways of living, to learn more, to love more, to grow, and to be loved also. And we feel way more worthy of receiving all of these things. And so, as for a violin that cannot play without someone to make its chord vibrate, so is life, so is the world, if we were not there to experience it. So it's no more about believing in a far away God, a far away angry God. It's not about running to create something before we are wiped away. As we went on from religion to science, we gain the power to think and to trust in ourselves, in our experience. We also gain the power to shape nature and to understand its patterns like never before. It's not what meaning life holds is important, it's simply to have faith in life. And as we accept and trust in the fact of our own existence, of our own feeling of being something important, we reconcile ourselves with our existence, with the suffering, with the pain that comes with being human, being alive. Because even if we don't understand everything, we know, we feel, we have trust in what we are and who we are. And as such, we can build upon everything we have learned to create a better world, and we finally can settle down looking at a sunset, knowing, even if it's not logical, that for some reason that we might never know, it matters. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, consider to leave a thumbs up. It's always nice to know when the work is appreciated. And aside from that, see you in the next video. Have a good day.
There's no better feeling when I'm close to you. I look into your eyes as an ocean blue. When I'm down, you lift my feet off the ground. There's no other feeling when I'm next to you. No one else around, just a space for two. There's no better feeling when I'm close to you.